And here we finally go with the first game. So, what kind of map do we have here? Let's take a look at the lots first, for example. Well, as you can see, all the players are in the corners, so pretty far away from each other. And Lat Mango has already discovered his back TC, which is pretty close to his base. He sees the usual herd here and a rhino, so he has enough food for his early start, and he also sees a bag gold. Looking at Kiryudai, well, he also found his herd quite easily. He sees that there might be some kind of herd of zebras as well, and he discovered quite nice giraffes here. That's going to help him, and he carries a first relic. +6 unit line of sight. That's not all that bad. That will allow him for very nice scouting. He also sees the rhino, so both lots are in pretty good positions here. Looking at Fox, he already discovered his giraffes and some lions for a bonus here, and he has a pretty nice gold here. His TC is close to water, so there might be some stuff going from lots with sea chips and such, so that could be interesting. And when we take a look at Shelty, he has a very nice gold here. Food also looks nice. He also sees the rhino here. Well, other than that, he doesn't really see the food, so he needs to do a better scouting here. His back TC is okay, and right now that's pretty much it. So let's check what else is on the map, and this is the relic. 100% hero damage versus myth units. Oh, that's very nice. And that's right close to Mango, so that's gonna make his Hersirs very powerful. And that's gonna help him against Shelty's Loki quite nicely. Other than that, well, the map is kinda okay. This is a pretty nice defensible position for Shelty, because he'll be able to wall this piece very nicely, the same as this, so this shallow pond is going to help him. No, well, interesting. No, it's not connected. Sometimes you get an interesting map that it somehow gets connected, but this one isn't, so both guys will be safe here. But looking at the water near Kilyudai, he seems to be kind of isolated. And he'll have, well, a decent spot to defend. And, well, this TC, this better be Foxes, because if it is Kiryudai's, then, well, tough luck, because as you can see, there's a whole peninsula covered here, and this is going to be pretty interesting. Both of these TCs, this one and this one, are close to water, so sea chips are definitely going to see some play here. And looking at other TCs, Mango's third is very nicely placed. This will defend him very nicely, and it's in a choke point, but third from Shelty is in a terrible position. It's very close to Mango, his opponent, and it is isolated from his land, so he's going to be in a difficult spot, and I think he might want to go a bit aggressively here and try to secure this TC as soon as he can. Well, now that this TC is discovered, we can be sure that this one is actually Kiryudai's. So on the map screws on TCs, it's 1-1, so this is pretty equal map. Usually you get one team disadvantage, but at this point you have Kiryudai disadvantaged and Shelty disadvantaged. Looking at the time, guys from north should be advancing right now, and yes, we have Forseti from Mango here, and how is it for Shelty? He's further up for Forseti. Both have chosen to go defensively here, and as we can see, Mango is already walling up, so he's not really even interested in this TC. I potentially would have used it for some creative walling there, but well, this works the same. Yeah, both are going for the defensive positions here, and let's take a look at this quick relic. Archer, Ballista, Chair, Ballista, Pierce attack. Well, it's not really useful right now for anyone here. And how about the Aggies? Yeah, Fox just clicked bust, and Kirudai is already way into Ptah. But so far, just some walling going on, and not really much else. We have, we can see this is where the spy is from Mango. So this is pretty well placed because Mango will now see easily where the hunt is, and he will be able to raid quite nicely. And where is actually Shelty's spy? It may be on some pharaoh or a priest. Doesn't seem it's on anyone. And yeah, Mango has tried to go for some raiding, but was discovered by Shelty, and he already has a much better army. So he is in nice position, and yeah, Mango has to back up a bit and gather around his base. Looking at Fox, Dries, Isis, and Kirudaira, I would expect both guys to actually go for fast heroic. Yeah, as you can see, Fox is getting a lot of gold, so we can expect something up pretty soon. Yeah, armory going up. So that will be Prosperity Sooncast and up in. And this is just some Hersier workout. Guys running around. And Mango has decided to go for some creative wall in here and help him in his interesting situation. Kinda interesting to see if Shelty will actually allow him to do that. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, we have a rain here from Kiludai, so he'll be advancing to heroic quite soon as well. He is of course going for a 2 TC boom, but Fox is going for a classical 1 TC fast heroic for Isis. We have already upgraded Hall of Thanes. And how is it looking for Mango? Yeah, he has the same, so yeah, equal in power, but as you can see, Shelty caught Mango a bit off guard out of his army. But now it's Shelty who is going to be doing the running here. Let's check how is it going with these guys. Well, Fox is obviously going for his 30C and trying to secure the position there, so he'll be pretty much safe here. But looking at Kiryudai, he's in a pretty terrible position because his 30C is so far away and protected by water that he's going to have to do with just 2 TCs here. And Mango, yeah, he's trying to secure this part of the map to actually steal the 30C from Shelty and gain some advantage from that. There is another relic discovered. Yeah, sorry, already seen that. So yeah, that's one that will come in later for the ballistas. And we have invoked the healing spring, and we can see that Kiryudai is already through Hathor. Right now nothing is going on here, so where do you build in your base? Kinda interesting here. I might maybe expect some kind of wonder from Kiryudai, because he's really in a bad position with his TC. And we can see Mango is trying to make some push here. but doesn't really have enough army here, and we can see that Shelty already has throwing axemen, so that would be a losing battle for Mango. It's kind of interesting that Mango isn't picking the relic that allows him to deal more damage against mythical units. It's kind of oversight and could prove costly to him. And Shelty is through Bragi. We can see that Mango is doing quite nicely here, even though he doesn't have any extra ups here, so it was just out microwing and some better luck in the hits there probably. And we can see that Fox is already going for the kill, because he's amassed enough army here, and while Kiliuda is trying to concentrate on some raiding, he'll be under pressure quite soon. And we can see that Fox is taking his third TC, so he'll be in a TC disadvantage quite soon. All the while Mango is eating into the base of Shelty. Let's make a quick check. How is it with Heroic? And not up yet, if I remember correctly. No, and he's not even preparing, so tough situation here, possibly. And yeah, he has to retreat, because he doesn't really have any units to take down buildings in a reasonable manner. So let's take a look how Fox is doing, because he does have siege here. Might be time for ancestors, I just wanted to say that. But they will be kinda wasted, because we have a Pharaoh here and 2 priests, and that won't do too much damage, so yeah, I would have cast them also, but as you can see, it won't be a very good idea. And we have actually Mango here, going for the help, and Shelty will be late to the battle. So Fox's army is pretty much gone now. And Mango is right now through Bragi, and he's also building his second TC. Shelty is doing no such thing, so possibly Mango could do some reasonable damage here soon. And of course, when Fox's attack is repelled, this means that Kiliuda is actually amassed army against him. And right now, you're going to see some fun siege battle here, without any buildings inside. Also, a note worth pointing out is that DoDs have a way better map for the trading, because they don't have any difficulty for the trekking. The camels can go in the back there, whereas Lat Strait is going to be going through a battlefield here in the middle, it seems. Yeah, at this point this is kind of a battle who will microbe the best. And we have the first flaming weapons here from Mango, and Shelty right on. But it seems that the earlier cast by even those 3 seconds by Mango actually was quite enough to delete Shelty's army, and right now his flaming weapons are pretty much wasted. Well, is he at least using it to bring down the walls? Yes, he is. He's trying to probably build a highway to his 30C. Maybe at this point, some of the Eggies might be upping, or preparing to up, because they are in a decent position here. Yeah, you can see Kiliuda is already housed, and is going for Horus. So yes, he will be soon in Mythic, and well, the real fun will begin. Mango has successfully returned, and this should be enough to actually kill this advancing army. Because he has also loose trolls, they are good against myth units. And this is the rest of the army, and that's going to be a retreat for Shelty. And in the back we see that Kiludai is trying some raiding, and he is going for the villies that he sees on the foot. And well, that's going to be a massacre, because they are not going to run away. So let's get back to battle, and Fox is trying to double on the Mango here, because he knows that Kiludai is in a bad position and doesn't really have all that much army and anything going for him right now. So he can really afford doing this. And right now Kiludai is through Horus. And he uses Tornado right now into Shelty's base. That will take down the TC because there are literally no buildings here. Oh. Well, I would have maybe kept it for Titan Gate, but this is an interesting aggressive play as well, because it basically deletes Shelty from the play for now, and if Mango can push forward enough, he can actually delete Mango, or delete Shelty altogether here. And yes, this is a problem when TC is down, and well, this is it. In the end, it was well worth it to cast the Tornado here, because it really deleted Shelty from the game. And even though Fox was really on his best here, preparing for anything, well, good strategy by a lad. GG. Kiludai had very nice echo, even though he was just on 2 TCs.